I'm saying street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that thing. So what you trying to say?
Do what you do, baby.
I want to graduate. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real.
Yeah. I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole joke, man, I'm looking at the screen like preach. Cause I was on the phone with him, you feel me? So you know what I'm saying?
What's y'all saying? Y'all already know. It's Pete. I let the general to know little podcast. You keep your body clean, man. Yeah. And with y'all, this is an early one. You heard me? You don't do interviews this early, but I had it, you know what I'm saying, a misunderstanding with another one. So boom, another one popped right back up. But at the same time, this her story. So I'm gonna let her tell it, you heard me? Whoa.
What's good with you, baby?
I'm cool, you heard me? Let me light this slip right quick. This thing. I can't find my lighter, my bad.
We
Now
need
you
that.
wanna get straight in, you wanna get straight into the interview, you heard me? Or you wanna shout your people out first? It's all on you, you heard me?
Well, let me see. Shout out to CGMV. Every artist out there, artists out here in Charleston, wishing them much success as well as everywhere, every place else. Fayetteville, North Carolina, coming in next. So, I'm going to give them a special shout out. And that's about it. Shout out to God.
Yes, man. Shout out to God, you heard me? So out of everything that it is to do, you know what I'm saying, that you could do, you heard me? What made you take the music route, Geechie?
Well, it was an opportunity at least. I always did poetry, but then I was able to get in the studio and had an opportunity to put the poetry on beat. And that allowed me to go ahead and express my music. You know.
Thanks. Thanks. So what is it about the music that drew you to the music from your poetry? You know what I'm saying? Was it the beat? Was it the vibe? Was it the culture? What was
Oh,
it that drew you to
it
the
was
music?
all that baby mixed in one. It was the culture, artists that are out now and were out in the past. It was able to help me. I think guide me to what the cadence and essence in my music I wanted to put out and bring. Um, Again, New Orleans played a huge part in the artistry out there. That's why I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel everything. Out of respect for what New Orleans have brought into the music scene. I mean, now, then, and in the future. So it's a privilege to even participate and even have one person in New Orleans here, and that's a different type of respect over here. You feel me?
I
Um,
feel it, man. Shout out to Charleston too. I interviewed a couple of artists out of Charleston, South Carolina, the Carolinas. Both of them, they show me so much love. That's where
absolutely,
most of my views are, and that's where most of my interviews are. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
shout out to y'all as well. You know what I'm saying? So speaking of Charleston, South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? You know we in New Orleans in the surrounding area. You heard me? So won't you let us know? How was it coming up in Charleston, South Carolina? You heard me? Was it violent? Is it a little country? Is it chilling? Is they living like that? Them niggas be tripping. For your accounts and your experiences, you heard me? How is it growing up in Charleston? You heard me?
Well, growing up in Charleston, I was born in Charleston, but I was raised in Somerville. Um,
Where you jumped off the pool check?
Jumped off the porch at 18 in North Carolina, Fayetteville. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's where I really found my grounding when I left high school. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't stay on the porch after I would have to. I took that time and I left. 'Cause I had the opportunity. And I'm a freedom seeker. Not. You know what I'm saying? For all day. But Charleston is nice. Charleston is what you make it. You see what I'm saying? Like any place else, your mouth can either make you or break.
Facts. Facts. Uh-oh. I bet you she got a call, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know what it is. I'm gonna talk my shit till she come back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's an early one, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know I go at the 504. But, you know what I'm saying, when the opportunity presents itself, y'all know I'm an opportunist. You hear me? I hope everybody's having a very tunula day so far. You understand me? And I hope everybody had a very tunula night. You know what I'm saying? I ain't used to coming to y'all early. Un- Unmute yourself.
My bad, man. Them phone calls keep calling in. I'm saying, look, man, don't call me right now. You know what
Y'all gravy, baby. I already knew
I'm
what
saying, man?
the
Don't call me right
already
now.
knew what was cooking. You heard me? So, you was telling us, you had left off by saying, you know, Charleston is just like any other town.
Yeah, you can watch your mouth, watch your ass. You know what I'm saying? You can't watch your mouth, watch your ass. You want respect, give it. You know, if you can't give it, set your ass down before you get hurt.
Facts.
Respect for everything. You know what I'm saying?
I can relate to that. I can relate to that, and I can vouch for that. You know what I'm saying? So how does a girl, a young lady, first of all, what was the reason for the moving around? You say you from Charleston, but you moved to
I want to express my music. I want to express my music my way, and I want my music. I wanted my music to be relatable. You know what I'm talking about, and it is highly relatable. I wanted to also have much respect in what I've learned through the music industry from other artists as well. Well, what I would see as a profession, a successful artist. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Either if they out from Manoia or if they're from Charleston, South Carolina. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, if you brought a piece of essence to me and I felt like it was beneficial for the beneficial, I'm gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You know what I'm saying? Look, I ran into many that had it. You know what I'm saying? But they still couldn't make the moves I would like to make. You know, so it really is a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Just because they got everything, that doesn't mean you want to participate. You feel me?
Oh, thanks, no copies. You hear me? So how does a girl from Charleston end up choosing music in the beginning? You know what I'm saying? What artists did you listen to before you yourself started putting the pen to the paper? You heard me, Geechee?
Oh man. Right now, who I'm listening to right now is Big X.
No. Before I'm saying before you put the pen to the paper, way back, yeah. Before you even started the music, what artists did you come up listening to? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about rap, R&B. If it was gospel, if it was rock and roll, I want to
UGK,
know it all.
UGK, 8 Ball, MJG. Shit, I take you further back as Pastor Troy, Juvenile, some Ludacris in there. Then there's so many. You know what I'm saying? Gates, because Gates been in the game for a long time.
Thanks.
Let's see now.
Thanks.
Shit. You know,
So,
it depends on the mood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Because if I ain't feeling you, I ain't feeling you. But that's where Gangsta Boo, shit, LaChat, the fuck, a couple of female. You know what I'm saying? Look, I listened to the old Queen Latifah on a good day because I had like her essence she brought on her shit. You feel me?
thanks, thanks. Now you mentioned a bunch of legends, right? How do you plan to stay in tune with your audience and your listeners to ensure longevity in your rap career? You see what I'm saying? Like the legends you spoke of, like a Queen Latifah, like a Juvenile, like a Bun B, something like that. They still going on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? How do you plan to stay in tune with your listeners? You know what I'm saying? To ensure you're not a 1, 2, or maybe even a 3-hit wonder. You heard me, Geechee?
Communicate, talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? You know, people will
Thanks,
talk to them if you talk back. They'll talk more if you make sense.
thanks,
You know what I'm
thanks.
saying?
Okay, so those artists that you mentioned, right? Were those your sole influences in jumping into the music, or did other factors come into play, such as family members, you know what I'm saying, friends, the hood, you know what I'm saying, anybody, or you just, you know what I'm saying, it was destined for you?
This shit was destined. You see what I'm saying? It was just destined. Everything fall in the right place. You know what I'm saying? And what one person consider that that's not useful, another person could think of that shit as pure gold, baby. Just
Yeah,
can't
all facts,
discount
no
yourself
facts.
out. Shit, like CGMV out of New York. You know what I'm saying? New York gave me the opportunity to even get on the track. You know, so shout out to Brownsville, New York. I appreciate what y'all doing, stand up people out there.
Shout
Um,
out, Bill.
and then I came back down here to Charleston, It isn't that I couldn't get a deal out in Charleston, but you know what I'm saying? I just, it's hard to sell 100,000, 100 million copies out here in Charleston. It's hard to get your people to understand what you're doing. You got to move as a unit. If we already moving as a unit, I'm gonna go where the unit at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm keep knocking on that door till these get a crack. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
I got the door. I can open the door. But if you give me a crack, I'm busting that bitch wide on open, baby. Why not? Straight robbery.
And I feel that it's like that. You hear me? So, at what point you hear me that you realized that you was gonna do music for the rest of your life? At what point did you start taking your gift, your craft serious? You hear me?
I was doing a show at the Ritz, and I felt like I did a great performance, but after a performance, I usually go outside or whatever, and I was chilling out there, and I had seen people coming back and they were singing my songs back to me. You see what I'm saying? Saying, "Hey, that was a nice performance," and I noticed how happy I made people feel when I finished the performance, and how much great feedback I got from those performances. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, maybe my job is to put a smile on your face before I close my eyes. Let me go
You
for
see
it.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I respect that. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you hear me? The support. I know Charleston itself, you know what I'm saying, got a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? How's the market out there, you know what I'm saying? Like the support system. I'm on social media all day, so I see all kind of posts like uh you got to go somewhere else to get support, or
Right.
the people at home don't support. You'll get rich from a stranger before you get rich from somebody you've been knowing. You see what I'm
That
saying?
is
Do you agree with them sentiments, or do you disagree with them sentiments? You hear me?
no, man. I have to start getting my love from nowhere near my city. You know what I'm talking about? I I feel it took my city a year to even recognize me as an artist, but it took a different state to recognize that shit so quick. And I'm not talking about just people coming to see you perform. I'm talking about people who in the industry. They got that 10, 15, 20 years making moves. They ain't had to work through a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Those
Right,
are people I was
right,
talking to, giving me the push. No, go ahead, shorty, you got it, you got it. So
right.
listen, it's different listening to somebody who ain't in the industry that's talking. And it's different when you listen to somebody who got 10 and 15 years in the industry and ain't got shit to show for it. So if you're
Mm,
gonna be wiser to who you listen to, if anything, like, you know what, I hear you, but nigga, I don't hear you, man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause if it was like that, it would have been that happened here. You know what I'm saying? Like, show
mm.
me something. Cause look, I ain't scared to take a flight and I ain't scared to get my passport stamped, nigga. Where we going? You know what
Facts.
I'm talking about? Like,
All
what we
facts, no
doing?
cap. All facts, no copies. You hear me? So let me
Yeah,
ask you, right? With that being said, right? Not only as an upcoming artist, but as a female upcoming artist, right? Do you feel this is a two-part question now? So stay with me. You hear me? Do you feel as though it's difficult to be an upcoming artist? And you see what I'm saying? Do you think that you got like an extra chip on your shoulder? Is it harder for female artists in the game? You know what I'm saying? It is a male dominated industry.
yes, it is.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But y'all are on the rise. Y'all are on the rise. You see what I'm
I
saying?
think it used to be.
Does, does,
Used to
does
be.
that does that leave a chip on your shoulder? Like I got the, you know what I'm saying? With the woo, did you feel like it was ever harder for you at a certain point just because not only you was upcoming but you was a woman? You heard me?
No, not at this point. If anything, it got easier as I keep on walking in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying that because if you walk in the game with principalities and values in your motherfucking ass, like, for example, I respect your time. I respect your craft. I respect what you doing. People could be doing 1,000 things right now. People got kids. People got family, but they taking the time to say, "Hey, I see value. I'ma fuck with it." you know. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't have any issues. You know what I'm saying? Because if you give me a time, I'm gonna make sure you on your time. So
Thanks.
it's like it's all good over here. I ain't have an issue yet. If anything, I watch who I do songs with. I'm not going to everybody's studio. People that hold your music back, or they got these. Like I just stay away from the hate. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much, to know if it's for you or not. Just pay attention to how that person move. Hate always going to show itself. It got to. That's how it
Facts.
eat. So,
Facts.
you just got to watch how you move.
And that's in life, everyday life too. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this, you heard me? From the time you started taking it serious to this point right now that we talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is the most important lesson that you've learned from this music shit so far in your journey? You heard me?
Shit, watch them fucking promoters, man. Watch for them ass promoters. Don't play with you. Nah, man, them promoters. And you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to your manager. If you got one. Um, no, just watch out for your who promoting you, how you being promoted. And make sure you keep a positive circle no matter what. Not everybody's gonna like what you do, but look, if one don't like it, 10 motherfuckers love it. You know what I'm talking about?
Facts.
And that's
Facts.
how you win.
So you say watch the promoters. Have you had either one or a couple of bad experiences with
Hell
promoters?
yeah. Man, I
Right?
remember a show in Myrtle Beach I was with BMF. BMF was out there.
Mm.
Shit, them boys shit at BMF too. All us got shit. I ain't talking no shit now, but that promoter supposed to pay us, and them boys ain't right. But it's
Facts.
all right though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they needed it more than what I do. You know what I'm talking about?
Facts, facts, you know what I'm saying? So, what all goes into the motivation when you write Geechee? You know what I'm saying? Do you apply real life pressure to your rhymes? You know what I'm saying? Do you write about your environment or the people in your environment? Oh, she got another call. You heard me, phone? You know what I'm saying? I know when that hotline bling. You heard me? But y'all already knew. I already knew I ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? I got to talk my talk. I talk my talk. Because I knew what's happening. You heard me? I hope everybody is having a very tumultuous day so far. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all enjoying the vibe. Hope y'all enjoying the interview so far. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when the hotline blink, the hotline blink. You know what I'm saying? You got to answer. It could be anybody. It could be an emergency. It could be that money calling. You know what I'm saying? It could be chance for the money. You know what I'm saying? You got to answer them calls, you heard me? Especially when you're somebody, you heard me? Now, y'all already knew I'm going to come, you know what I'm saying? I do this because I can't find my lighter, you know what I'm saying? So, I gotta hit that bitch on the stove. We still keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? I still like that bitch off the toaster if I could, you heard me? But if need people, yeah, man. Like I say, man, we smack dab in the middle of the interview. Yes, damn me with GEECHIIGURL, you know what I'm saying? Straight from Charleston, North Carolina. South Carolina, my bad, let me put some respect on their name. You heard me? Like I said, we about to get into the music, you know what I'm saying? Nice vibe. I think I got another interview for 5:04 p.m. Cause I fucked up the promo. You know what I'm saying? My stupid ass put Tuesday, I put Tuesday, September 9th, you know what I'm saying? The 10th, you heard me? So, you know what I'm saying? No, I put Tuesday, the 11th, and it's the 10th, you see what I'm saying? So, I don't know if she just realized it was a mistake, and yeah, we gonna do it today, or we gonna do it tomorrow. I don't know. So, I really don't know if I got another one today, but, all right, here come the guest.
My bad, boss man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and just cancel my. This phone is
It's
ringing.
all good.
Like
It's
it
all
got me
good.
sick.
Be all good. You heard me? So I was asking you. You heard me? What all goes into the motivation? You heard me when you sit down to write a song. You know what I'm saying? Do you apply real life pressure to the tracks? You know what I'm saying? Do you write about your surroundings? Do you write about the people in your surroundings?
Yeah,
What all goes into the motivation?
people, their surroundings, how they moving. You know what I'm saying? Oh, especially like I can do a song about this right here, the conversation that we having now. It's all about the feeling you get. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I got a mellow feeling. I'm enjoying this podcast. You see what I'm saying? I want to express how a good podcast make me feel after. You know what I'm saying? I get off that bitch. And I'm gonna put a hard ass beat behind that motherfucker and make sure every bitch in the know you're bouncing their ass to it. Like that's how we rocking.
So, yeah, hell yeah. So not only the song, right? But what's your motivation to do music, period. You hear me? And
Mm.
has it changed over the years that you've been doing music? Is it the same motivation that you started out with? Has it grown? Has it diminished? You hear me? What's your motivation to do the music, period? You hear me, Geechee?
Oh man, the mysteriousness of what's next. You see what I'm saying? What's that next song gonna sound like? Who, you know what I'm saying? I don't really care for features. Like if I could, I'll just do my whole thing myself. I'm pretty capable of holding the pressure on my back.
Hey,
Um, but majority of the case, it's the environment I'm in. Or you could be having a bad moment, motherfucker, done piss you off, and you letting that motherfucker have it. That's a song for me
thanks.
because I'm
I
feeling your energy. I'm picking up your energy. I'm like, this
I didn't
motherfucker about to do something. Your boy better move. Or you know what I'm saying?
hell
That
yeah.
time, it could be a time, anytime. Like how them boys, how the cops bust my cousin's house up last year or some shit like that. That's a
Uh,
song. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
hey.
had them boys on the ground like that. That's a song to me, and I'll put that out there. You know.
Thanks, no copies. You hear me,
But
Sue?
that's what's going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like this is real shit. Like people look at the outcome when the police come there. I be seeing the shit before the motherfuckers even show up. You see the anger in that motherfucker eye. You be seeing that pressure. It's that pressure. Not many people can handle that pressure. You know what I'm
Thanks.
saying? People say the worst fear of a bitch is a broke nigga. I said no. The worst fear is to have a motherfucker with a Tommy gun who's scared to pull that trigger. You gotta
Mm,
think about it. People
mm.
got shit, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper.
Yeah.
Like, nah,
When,
don't play with shit you
when
can't
you
fucking handle that power of.
when you on the other side and you staring down that barrel instead of
Yeah.
and
It's
behind, you know what
different.
I'm saying? Or when you on the other side of that jail call, you know what I'm saying? You probably be used to pressing one. Nah, nigga gotta press one for you. I know some places is nine, some places, but down here is you gotta press one. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So let me ask you this. You heard me? I asked you the motivation from when you first started to now, right? But the biggest difference in your style, you heard me, if it is any in your opinion, you heard me, what's the biggest difference in your style of rap from when you first started to right now? What we talking on the podcast, you heard
Energy. I'm all about energy.
me?
You know what I'm saying? The more energy, the better. I'm not a vibe type person. You see what I'm saying? I'm energy. The most people I see around here, them boys be on go. You know what I'm saying? The boys be on go. That's a hot boy. The boys them boys ain't vibing. You see what I'm saying?
Hey,
So it's high energy, pressure, emotion, feel. You know what I'm saying? How you handle pressure. Like some people walk away.
oh, another call.
I understand. So if anything, it's more of relating to what's going on today. I'm motivated by politics can motivate me. Politics, people, food, the the, the
Mm-hmm.
the love of life itself,
Mm,
I would say.
mm. So speaking of the love of life, right? Your love of the music, right? What about your love of the music? Is it still the same as it was as you started out? Has it grown? Has it diminished? Speak on your love for the music. You hear me?
It has grown. If anything, I'm more educated in what I perceive as what's a good record versus what's not, what's hot now. If you want to be number one on the charts, you got to look at what's the top 10 on the charts right now. What are people looking at to see, hey, this is great music. It takes time to get a number one hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not overnight, like how you be perceived if you weren't in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I watch you pay attention to who's talking to you and
Mm-hmm.
why they talking to you. Everybody in your face in the music industry has a reason why. They have a purpose why. They're not in your face for nothing. You learn that quick. You see what I'm saying? If you don't catch on, you got to get off.
Mm.
You know, um,
Real. That's
and
real.
meeting people, constantly meeting people. You don't know who you're meeting, so respect boundaries is always going to be there, even if you're tired, even if you don't feel like it, even if you hear something you don't want to hear. That next motherfucker may be your ticket out. So you got to make sure you handle your emotions wisely. You know who you're talking to. Shit,
Okay.
y'all taught me that. Well, they ain't taught me nothing. I've been new. I applied it. I know how to win with it. You know what I'm saying? I just
Uh,
applied it. But not
uh,
everybody's gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people living in their lie and they can flourish in it. So the truth can be perceived as a threat if you live in good and a lie. So you got to pay attention to that
Wait,
too.
wait. Say that one. Say that. Hold on, I gotta light another blunt off of that. Wait, hold on. I gotta light another
I'm
one
just
for that
saying.
one. What you
Yeah,
said earlier?
people doing it every day, baby. It happens every day. That's why the truth. People are killed for the truth because you know what I'm saying. The truth brings change. You know what I'm talking about. The truth brings change.
You
Listen,
said
listen.
the truth.
I'm gonna tell you something about great music. Great, you know about great music? Go
Wait,
ahead.
you said the truth could be perceived as a threat when what?
The truth can be. Fuck me up just then. And drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like I'm saying, with people living lies. You know what I'm saying? If your lie is beneficial to you, the truth will always be a threat to you. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
You will never respect the truth because the truth don't benefit you. So you
ooh.
will never understand a truthful person. You ain't gonna want to tolerate them. You don't want to be around them because you don't want to recognize your truth. You don't want to see yourself. And if your lie is beneficial to you, you ain't want to be around no real motherfucker. You ain't gonna like no real mother. You ain't want to be around that person because you see you see they know you can see you. A truthful person can see you.
Whew.
Ain't gotta take much, you know.
That's fine. That's real. That's all the way real.
Mm-hmm.
And look, that's gonna stick with. I'm gonna let you know, Geechee. That's
Mm-hmm.
gonna stick with me for the rest of my life. I promise you that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
promise you that. You heard me?
Truth
That's
don't come with a lot.
for the rest of my life. Thank you. Thank you for that.
You welcome. You know that's what we here for, to teach, learn, and push each other for betterment. You know, if
Thanks.
we
Thanks.
can't look, we can't get nothing out of a conversation, we ain't doing shit. If this podcast, if I can't get nothing beneficial that we can better me as a person,
Right. Then what
you
we
know
talking about?
what we doing?
That's what I'm talking about. You heard me? So let me ask you this, right? Personally, right? What does the music do for you personally? I interview a lot of artists, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I agree with this sentiment because this podcast is like a therapy to me. I
It
sit down with some real people, talk about some real shit. I may
right.
learn some shit from some real people like yourself. You just
Mm.
taught me something that was gangster. You see what I'm saying? So this is kind of like a therapy to me. You see what I'm saying? Is the what does the music do for you personally? Is it kind of a therapy for you? Is it kind of like
Most
a voice?
definitely.
You see what I'm saying? Right. Speak on what the music does for you personally. You heard me,
It's
Keith?
therapy for me. It allows me to express how I feel. You know what I'm saying? It allowed me to be the artist I want to be. For example, the artist that I see myself am, not want to be, because there's no such thing as want to be. I don't want to be nobody but Geechee. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Geechee want what was for Geechee. Geechee will never want what the next bitch had, what the next nigga. Look, I don't want to go through what you went through to get it. I don't know what you went through to get it. You know what I'm talking about? My eyes and my flesh don't covet. Google it up. Google the word if you don't know what it means. I don't need to be you to get me. You feel me? And when people realize that, they'll start making better decisions for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Stop being long eyed. Stop paying. Look, you don't know what that man did to get what he did. He probably busted his ass, or he probably robbed somebody. We don't know, but it ain't yours, motherfucker.
Facts. Facts. All facts, no
That's all.
and and vice versa. You heard
Right.
me? For them niggas too.
For the
Whatever
nigga.
she got, whatever empire she built, she stacked her money. She whatever how she got it. It ain't you niggas either. Her
That's right.
tax money, all that's for
That's what.
her.
The problem
Yeah.
is we delve too deep in people personal business, and we lose focus on what's important. If you feel music is important to you, you keep it focused on business. I don't care who you fucking. I want to hear that track so I can feel good on the inside.
Let's go.
Now, if I ain't feeling good on the inside, and you want me to know that your man fucking here, that's none of my business. I don't plan on fucking.
Come
I
on.
want to hear a good song that I can put on repeat.
All facts, new copies. All facts, new copies. So, you know what I'm saying? Won't you define Geechee Girl right quick for us?
Geechee Girl is a Gullah girl, Gullah Geechee. Shouts out to the Gullah Geechee Nation. She all East Coast. She can range from Georgia, South Carolina, Florida. She ranges all the way down to the Mississippi coast. It ranges. Alabama got them too. Um, Geechee Gullah is very eccentric. You can even overlook them. They're very sweet ladies, down to earth, I would even say. You know what I'm saying? Very transparent. See past the bullshit. We know what it is. look, we never left. You see what I'm saying? So you really got to think of it like that. So it's different when you hear about the struggle, but when you walk with someone in that struggle, you know, you're bred differently. You can hold weight differently. You're not weak. You don't need to do things to fit in. I'm not the fit in type. You know what I'm saying? You know, I prefer strong will. If it ain't for you, don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to do. I'm not doing no special situations to get a situation that may not even benefit me in the end. You know, what I'm saying? I choose my own risk. I don't let my risk choose me.
Come on.
You
What's
know,
the biggest lesson that you learned from life itself, Geechie?
mm-hmm. That's right. And life ain't nothing to be played with. You know, I met some head busters now. You know, I met some people who, and I respect people who got boundaries. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like being around that type of fuckery. You know, I like people that know how to control their situations well, even down to your bitch, even down to your nigga. Look, you know what I'm saying? If you don't fuck them if you can't trust them. That's my law right there because I deal with a lot of men in the industry. Don't fuck them if you don't trust them, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's
That's
all I
valid.
got.
Gangster. That's gangster. You know what I'm saying? So I asked you what you want, what the effect that the music have on you, and what does it do you personally, right? But for your viewers and your listeners, right? When they listen to your music, you hear me, Geechee?
Yeah.
What type of effect do you want your music to have on them? You hear me?
Feel good about it. Know somebody out there feel the same way. You ain't by yourself. You ain't by yourself in that walk. You ain't the only one going through something. Shit, you ain't special out here because you feel like you're the only one feeling pressure. No, motherfucker, we all getting a piece of this. Some people make it look good, but they feel it. They feel it too, you know. Everybody getting a piece of this, seen and unseen, you know.
Thanks.
I want my music to be like, you know, you're sorry. You ain't got to go the extra mile if you don't have to, you know. If you can make that motherfucker wait till you need to do what you need to do, make them wait. If you're ready to do it now, go for it. But don't do nothing in fear. Don't fear shit. Don't fear shit, cause there ain't nothing to fear. Oh, that's bullshit.
Where you see yourself musically in 5 years, Geechee?
Shit, whatever the music take me, baby. I don't want to limit myself. You know, I don't know where it's going. I know it's going. I know it's going someplace great, but where it's going, I don't know. But I'm looking forward. Shit, the music got me talking to you right now from New Orleans. I ain't been expecting this, but I wanted this. You see what I'm saying? I live in reality. You know what I'm talking about? I'm right here, right now.
Yes, ma'am. I
You
appreciate
know?
it too. You know what I'm saying? So pop quiz on your catalog, you know what I'm saying? Every song that you ever written, I'm talking about in the vault, feature, if you wrote it for somebody else, if you lost it, all that, right? How many songs do you have in your catalog?
150.
Mm.
150 rest. I mean, 150 ready to shoot. You know, Babe Ruth out the park. Hits, all hits, all
Facts.
hits.
And out them 150, you heard me. Do you have a favorite one?
Do I have a feeling for one?
Which one, if any, you heard me, would you put under the over the other 149? You heard me, and why?
Oh shoot, that's a good one.
Appreciate it.
I like Shoot from the Three. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a positive song for women. You know, I do like it's it's you know, it's a very deep song for me because it just say, hey, I can take a hit. I can take a hit and keep going. You know, Shoot from the Three, you get fouled out, you know, motherfucker just knock your ass on the you know what I'm saying, game floor. It's all right then, shit. Let me get my 3 point in then, motherfucker. You know, all net too, each and every time. Keep on hitting me. I got you.
Oh,
Keep
thank
on it.
you.
All net every time, baby. Shoot from the Three.
Thanks.
That's I put that in perspective of people going through, still maintaining their principalities and their accountabilities responsibly, but they're not getting the results that they want, that they're seeking. You understand? Shoot for the three. All right, but you always get that ball back though. You know what I'm saying? They always come back. You know, whether they're good or bad. If you're a good person, they always gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? No matter what title you give that person. If you've been good to them, shit, I ain't trying to sample it out like this, but shit, even my dog, I have a bad day. It'll be real shitty. but that dog ain't gonna leave me. My pit ain't gonna go nowhere. She always gonna come back to me because I feed
Hey,
her, I water her, I
hey, look,
bathe her. You feel me?
I swear, look, you
That's my
could whoop,
dog.
you could whoop your dog ass,
Yeah, you
and
feel me?
then leave out the room and come right back in,
You feel me?
and they're gonna
Yeah,
be
like,
just the happiest to see you. They just go. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, man.
It's came and I used to tell I used to tell I used to tell people this. Don't nobody love me like my dogs.
Like
And
my
I
dog.
know my niggas. I'm talking about my four
But my
leg friends.
dog, hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Shout out the dog
Feel,
lovers. You heard me?
yeah,
Shout out.
man.
You
I ain't
fucking
never
right.
met no loyalty like that. I said, shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
You
that
know
my
what I'm
dog
saying?
question people like
And
God
they ain't gonna let nothing happen. They chill with you,
oh,
but about you, oh they turning up. Oh
right,
they turning up.
right. You know what
Thanks.
I'm saying? I got a red nose. She half red nose, half bully. You know what I'm saying? We going through some things right now because she like to bark at everything, but we going through that because I know my dog aggressive, but I'm aggressive. You feel me? So I can't get mad at my dog for but she's a beautiful dog. I'm about to let my dog go because she got to be aggressive. Look what's going on in society. I need my dog aggressive.
Yes,
Mm,
yes, thanks. You heard me? So check this out. You heard me? If let's say me and my brother, you heard me? We getting ready, turning up. We about to go to the club, right? We
right,
get the cup, right?
right.
Directly to a song in your catalog that we would play in that situation and why.
Oh man, you gonna play shooter? Shooter's motivating. Shit, flawless. You'll love flawless too. You know what I'm saying? Flawless is that song is like it's an endearing song, like saying, yeah, I know you think this, but nah, bitch, it's really like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then it's a collaborated song, so you get that male version of how Geechee Girl is feeling. Not many artists, rich or poor, known and known, will be able to be on the track with Geechee like that because she's very authentic. I know because I tried it. I got people who I sent tracks to, and I'm like, nah, you ain't feeling the energy. I came from a different. It's a different pain. It's a different type of.
come from a different club.
Some of
Facts.
y'all clay, y'all can actually mold y'all shit right there. When you get it out of dirt, you gotta wait for the water. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
So it's kind of different.
So, life be life, right? The weight of the world on my shoulders. If it ain't one thing to another, you know what I'm saying? I roll me up a couple, I get in the car, and I'm just about to take a drive, right? Direct me to a song in your catalog that I will play in that
Flawless,
situation and why.
flawless,
Mm-hmm.
flawless,
Why would I
flawless.
put that?
One shooter is a good one. People like family shit. If you get in your car, you got family shit. It could be with your girl. You will like family shit all day. It's very relatable. Um, One gang, you know what I'm saying? You like one gang too. That's the truth too. Like I said, all my songs are in a where it's consciousness, very conscious rap. You're gonna pay attention. It's gonna relate to something. If it is not currently, it's relatable to something that happened to you, or you understand where it's coming from. I didn't want to do songs that was no offense on Mars or Pluto. That was not my goal. That's not where my problems at. My problems here on Earth, nigga. I want to see the motherfucker I'm looking dead in the eye with. That's my problem. That motherfucker ain't on Mars or Pluto. What I need done, you know.
Facts. Who you listening to today? You know what I'm saying? Are you listening to any mainstream artists? Do you listen to only underground artists? Do you only listen to yourself and your gang? You hear me? Who are you listening to nowadays? You hear me, Geechee?
Big X the plug, Big Yavo, Honeycomb Brazzy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, shit. Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? Always gonna have Kevin Gates in my playlist. Um, Lil Wayne. I like the old Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the classics. I'm more of a classical lady. 8 Ball, MJG, because they have more. Like a lot of them boys have more feeling it. Like and as far as New York, when I got my little New York thing going, Dave East.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, Dave East, that fella now. You got damn, ooh, that's my bitch too.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know
All
what I'm
day, all day long.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like lyricists. And like I said, I'll never, no matter who New York put out, I don't care who the fuck you put out. A lyricist, Nas, DMX, Big Smalls. I always want to hear. I always want to hear artists in that talking, speaking from that perspective. That's what I expect because that's how the bar was staged. That's how it's been set high. So I'm always going to be expecting to hear bars when I hear bars, straight bars.
It's like that. So you speak with about the music, you understand me, with so much love, so much enthusiasm, you hear me, so much passion, you hear me. Was it ever a point where you either thought about putting the pen down or that you did put the pen down, you know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't, why do you think you'll never do it? And if you did, how did you get through it, you hear me?
I've been writing for a minute now. Like I said, I came from a poetry back. I just didn't have the opportunity, the window opening to allow me to put the poetry on a beat, having a fixed cadence to that beat and produce great music, right? So, and then like I didn't ask, but you know what I'm saying? I guess people want things given them a different way, but you don't know how blessings come to you. You don't know how something that could really benefit look. You really got to give it an opportunity and try it out. Sometimes you got to read the book yourself. You know what I'm saying, to get to the end. So like I said, shout out to Brooklyn. They gave me the opportunity to put my music out there. They gave me the opportunity to get on their platform and make it happen. City Gang, CGMV, Thomas Howard. Um, and I was able to get on the platforms down here, like Colors. Colors put me on this platform that allows Geechee Girl to start performing. You see what I'm saying? I started on open mics. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, when I did my open mics, in my mindset, you paid $20,000 to get in that bitch to see me perform. That's why I can perform in any area, in only play any platform in my city. Because I don't come in there acting like, you know what I'm saying. I don't acting like I ain't getting nothing out of this show. I'm getting something out that show. I'm getting, hey, look, they're paying me for the motherfucking BET Awards, nigga. I'm practicing right now. What you got for me? You know?
Yeah, fucking right. Fucking right. You know what I'm saying? So what's next for you? You hear me?
Man, I want they working on a tour for me right now. So I'm waiting to see what the tour dates look like. Merch. You have some videos coming. Man, they're looking out video locations of where they want to shoot specific songs. I would love to come down there to the NO, man, and shoot my shit down there because that's right there, boy. Like I told you, I'm always gonna have a love for your city that's undeniable. You see what I'm saying?
We appreciate it. We love y'all too. We love you back. You know what I'm saying? And whenever you trying to do that, I can make it happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big thing because we don't have nothing to NO to the Charleston, baby. That should be beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Talking about that's a beautiful thing because you'll be surprised how closely related we is when they start talking. You know how many people I ain't never been to New Orleans, but the boy said, "Hey, you from New Orleans?" I said, "No, I'm from Charleston." They said, "Man, you fit right on in that bitch." I said, "I need to get down there. I probably got a cousin down there. Maybe Carlos." Yeah, no,
We gonna make it happen.
a little bit, you know what the fuck going on. Yeah, man, because I seen y'all work. I'm telling you, I met him. That boy's from Greenville. He was by himself. You know what I'm talking about? I said, "Where you from?" He said, "I'm from the North." I said, tattooed up and everything. You knew not to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Go off. You a dumb nigga and don't go off no energy. Yeah, that's not him. You feel me? That ain't it. But he talked to me because you know what I'm saying? Shit, motherfucker, I want to know. I'm intrigued. So, what can we do for each other, motherfucker?
You know what I'm saying? You got to. You hear me? So before I forgot, man. I be tripping as a father. I forgot. That hurricane coming this way, so the schools got out early today. You know what I'm saying? I forgot, but my people just text me as they said, "Go get to the bus stop." You know what I'm saying? Because the bus is up there.
Hey, look, I understand. Family first. Family first, baby.
Leave them wherever we can find your music at, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you got coming up, you know what I'm saying? And my bad, you heard me?
No, you good. Shoot, hey, look, baby, this ain't my first time on your platform. We got plenty, baby. We got plenty more to go. Turn up. My next mixtape about to drop. I'm gonna drop it, motherfucker. We got some things to do. You feel me? Shit don't stop because it stopped right here. It ain't really stopped, baby. We just handling business. So you find Get Your Girl on all major platforms, baby. City Gang Music, CGMV. Just look at Get Your Girl, Get Your Girl. You know, Shoot from the Three, all the whole album out right now. You feel me? Go ahead and get that. You know, it's good for you. If you don't like it, fuck you. You know what I'm talking about? But it's good for you.
When you come back, we could have a like probably like when I because I'm restricted right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when I get off this restriction, you heard me? You could come back and we could have a listening party to your album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I would love to. Like I said, you will love the album, baby. You will love the album. And I can't wait to perform my songs down there in New Orleans. It'll, you know what I'm saying?
Down you don't really, you heard me?
Your honor, baby, like for real, for real. That's just what's up. I feel the same way about New Orleans, like I feel about Fayetteville, North Carolina. You know, there's some areas that you just gonna love regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because you respect it.
But look, drop when we get off here, you heard me? Drop some links to your songs in the comments, you heard me?
I sure will. I can definitely make that happen.
I appreciate you know what I'm saying? And y'all already knew, you heard me? I gotta go be a daddy, you heard me?
That's right.
Next time, you know what I'm saying? It's Pete That the General to know the podcast. You keep
Thank you, baby. Take care, y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
From us damn street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that shit. So what you trying to say?
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen it come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole juice, and I'm looking at the screen like preach. Cause I was on the phone with him, you feel me? So you know what I'm saying?